This is the new 2017 Cummins isx15 and the 2017 new catalyzed. It's actually in one barrel. You're gonna have right here the DOC, the DPF, and the SCR. So catalyst, filter, catalyst, all in one thing. Also notice that they took out the doser injector. This is only the NOx sensor. There's one NOx sensor here, and I think I've seen another NOx sensor on the SCR at the end. The same type of EGR. It's pretty efficient. They changed the EGR cooler. I don't know. This seems to be more maybe for better airflow. They changed where they plug in the crankcase pressure sensor, and they got rid of the crankcase filter as we know it, and this is just a canister. But now I'm wondering if this hose is not too short at one point, then it's gonna throw drops of oil all over the system. The fuel pump is a little bit more robust as far as how it attaches to the engine. The same intake manifold as the previous model. They stick to that, that's a good thing. You can tell that they're using the same block, the same head. Still just one cam. Common rail, fully electronical injection. I noticed that they got rid of the coolant filter, which was right here on this one, and I guess right here on top on the delta P sensor on the EGR, they moved this pressure sensor. No, actually this is just a temperature sensor. I can tell it's a temperature sensor, but right here there used to be a back pressure sensor. This is the back pressure sensor for the exhaust, and it used to be another one right here for the EGR. They got rid of that for some reason. It just has the delta P. It's differential pressure, and they modified the tube. That's interesting, because the tube before was the same diameter on the previous tube was the same diameter on the outside, and right here it had like a little sleeve on the inside that it would reduce the size, but that's it, because after the ring it was the same diameter, but they changed the design. So I guess the after treatment gets better and better. We are just the result of engineering testing, pretty much. We were the cobaye of the industry, driving down the highway these engines, and barely now, 10 years later, they get to finish the product. It seems that is the same type of VG turbo. Yeah, maybe the coolant line and the oil line, it's a little bit thicker, so it's gonna allow for a better cold. But the biggest thing is the doser injector is not here, and there's nowhere to be mounted. And another thing is the size of the DOC, right? The DOC, the DPF, it's slightly smaller, right? So if you take like this, maybe like a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, size difference. Or they might be the same. No, it's smaller. The DPF is smaller, and then the SCR is way smaller than what I have too, and everybody else. The same thermostat. So big changes, as I see them, is the lack of dozer injector. They figure that that's no good. It's better for the fuel economy. Totally redesigned EGR cooler. EGR pipe right here is the same connection, the same EGR. The Venturi pipe, which is called the whole assembly, right here is Venturi pipe. It's changed, so it's redesigned. And this is something new. I haven't realized this yet. I wonder what this is. So this is where the air would get feed into the turbo from the air filter. This is where it's gonna suck in air. But then what's this? Interesting. What could this be? Yeah. I got a question for the guys when they're gonna come back. And then this part. The breather. I'm interested how much back pressure this breather gives to the engine. And I guess they redesigned the fuel pump. I'm seeing the computer has only 2 plugs instead of 3. Well, this is the truck. isx truck here in Vegas. They have a grand opening show starting right now at 4 o'clock. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.